Good evening and welcome to the Buck Stops here. I'm Barkha Dutt. On the program today, we'll be turning our focus to Gujarat. Through the week, we'll be bringing you special reports and interviews from Gujarat, from different cities of the state, in an election that many believe could change the outcome of national politics. On the program today, we'll be joined later by Arun Jaitley. He'll take questions on whether the performance of Narendra Modi in Gujarat is directly linked to his prime ministerial chances and ambitions. But let's start first with our special report from the ground. Not many are willing to pitch themselves directly against Narendra Modi. Even the Congress, in fact, at the state level is being rather coy this time about taking him on directly. Its posters, for example, don't have any names or faces. However, two women who've never been in politics before are taking on Narendra Modi. Our special report today looks at why these women, Shweta Bhatt and Jagruti Pandya, have got so much media attention. Is this just a tale of two wives, or is this a story that also reflects questions over whether everybody in the Sangh Parivar is fully backing Narendra Modi? Could it be that members of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad are in fact working in favor of Hiren Pandya's wife and against the Chief Minister? Are the such questions answered in our ground report from Ahmedabad tonight? A seemingly invincible gaze looks down over the city of Ahmedabad, almost mocking the competition for the unequal nature of the game, secure in the belief that the bout has been won even before it's been played, aware that the trenches will be dug for combat only once this election is over, when the firefight moves from Gujarat to Delhi. Not many in the state's opposition are willing to position themselves directly against Narendra Modi. Even the Congress's election posters are oddly devoid of any national or local names or faces, perhaps to avoid it being a high visibility defeat once the results are out. So how did two novices, neither of whom is a politician, neither of whom has ever contested an election, jump into the wrestling pit of Gujarat's politics? Both women, both wives, battling for their controversial husbands, ideological opponents tactically united by a convergence of political interests. One of them now pitching her tent on Modi's turf in his constituency of Maninagar, leading many to ask whether this is a token fight or an audacious one, or both. You think you can actually beat Narendra Modi?
पता नहीं है, मगर आई एम ट्राइंग माई लेवल बेस्ट. मैं पूरे जोश से जा रही हूँ और मुझे लगता है कि जो भी लोग इनफैक्ट हु बिलीव इन ट्रूथ, हु बिलीव्स के सत्य के लिए लड़ना चाहिए, आई थिंक दे आर विथ मी. ये मेरी अकेली की फाइट नहीं है बरखा, दिस इज़ लाइक पूरे गुजरात की फाइट है, हर एक महिला की फाइट है. मैं ये समझती हूँ अगर मैं हारी तो ये सबकी हार होगी.
Shweta Bhatt, married to suspended IPS officer Sanjeev Bhatt, is contesting on a Congress ticket in a seat where in 2007 one of the party's stalwarts, Dinsha Patel, had lost to Modi by over 75,000 votes. Her modest door-to-door campaign in an open-air Tata Sierra Jeep, her bindi gleaming under the fierce morning sun, contrasts dramatically with Modi's 3D technology extravaganza and his high-octane rallies. A self-confessed non-politician, she says the crackdown on her husband edged her towards this battle. Sanjeev Bhatt, who grabbed the headlines by filing a Supreme Court affidavit accusing Narendra Modi of complicity in the 2002 riots and also deposed before the Nanavati Commission probing the riots, has been hailed as a wronged hero by the Chief Minister's critics but dismissed as a politically motivated police officer by the BJP. Modi's supporters say his wife's candidature on a Congress ticket is proof exactly of that.
One argument that the BJP has always held as regards Sanjeev Bhatt is that he has been directly or indirectly supported by the Congress.
Shweta argues that her husband is capable of waging his own war with Modi. A political party platform, she says, was necessary for her for basic infrastructural support.
You know, when it comes to Sanjeev Bhatt, it's a very polarizing, dividing opinion. Some people say that he has been punished for speaking out. Some people say that his assertions are politically motivated. तो आपने कभी ये सोचा कि जब आप कांग्रेस की टिकट पे लड़ेंगी तो ये क्रिटिसिज्म दोबारा आएगी कि जो संजीव भट्ट ने बोला वो politically motivated था?
बिल्कुल भी नहीं. जब संजीव भट्ट फाइट कर रहे थे और कर रहे हैं, it is his fight. As an officer, he is fighting.
Why Congress? You could have fought as an independent candidate. Why did you choose the Congress party?
पहले तो कांग्रेस ने एक तो मुझे अप्रोच किया. आई एक्सेप्टेड. मैं उनकी विचारधारा से सहमत हूँ. दूसरी बात, दिस इज़ गुजरात. गांधी जी भी यहाँ से आए थे, सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल भी यहाँ से आए थे. और तीसरी बात, बिल्कुल पॉलिटिक्स से डाटा नहीं रहा है तो काफ़ी चीज़ें पता नहीं है. तो अगर कोई पार्टी का बैकिंग होता है या वो लोग साथ होते तो इट मेक्स थिंग्स थोड़ा ईजियर इन फैक्ट.
पेट उठाओ, परिवर्तन लाओ, परिवर्तन एक विकास.
हरेन पंड्याना धर्मपत्नी जागृति हरेन पंड्या આજે તમારા બધાની વચ્ચે આવી છું અને આપ સૌને એક નમ્ર વિનંતી છે. હરેન પંડ્યાને શ્રદ્ધાંજલિ તથા આ વિસ્તારના અધૂરા.
A few kilometers away, another homemaker, another wife, is walking through the residential bylanes of Ahmedabad's Ellis Bridge constituency, stopping to chat with the local vegetable vendor, grabbing a small microphone to address the old woman staring down from the balcony, knocking on the doors of the local temple to ask for support. A shiny yellow scarf of Keshubhai Patel's Gujarat Parivartan Party wrapped around her neatly pleated sari. She wants a re-investigation into the 2003 assassination of her husband, a bitter political rival of Modi. As State Home Minister in 2002, Pandya's own role during the riots came under intense scrutiny. But his family has never accepted that he was killed in retaliation for the riots. Unlike Shweta, Jagruti Pandya considers the BJP RSS Sangh Parivar to be her ideological family. Many of the foot soldiers we meet around her are in fact workers of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, bolstering public support she hopes in this Hindu right-wing citadel.
अच्छा, मेरा एक सवाल कि 2007 में भी कांग्रेस ने आपको मनाने की कोशिश की कि आप चुनाव लड़ें, आप नहीं मानी. आपने कहा है कि आपकी जो आइडियोलॉजी है वो अभी भी संघ के साथ है. तो इसके बारे में कुछ बताइए कि ये कैसे चलता है कि बीजेपी के खिलाफ आप लड़ रही हैं लेकिन आइडियोलॉजी आपकी संघ के साथ है.
शायद आपको बताइए बरखा जी कि अभी जो आपने देखा कि गुजरात परिवर्तन पार्टी, उसका नेतृत्व केशुभाई पटेल कर रहे, वो गुजरात में बीजेपी को मजबूत बनाने का जो काम केशुभाई पटेल ने किया है. और केशुभाई पटेल भारतीय जनता पार्टी का, उनकी परिवर्तन पार्टी भारतीय जनता पार्टी का गोत्र है. तो वही समांतर विचारधारा से मैं जुड़ी और 2012 में ये जो मेरा संघर्ष है वही वाचा लेके आज जनता के बीच आई हुई.
आपको क्या लोकल लेवल पर संघ के जो कार्डर्स हैं उनसे सपोर्ट मिल रहा है?
देखिए, सबके दिल में हरेन पांड्या जी के लिए प्यार है और मुझे लगता है कि सबका सपोर्ट उनके अंतर में है और मुझे लगता है कि वो हमेशा मेरे साथ हैं.
One of the VHP workers aiding her campaign tells us off camera that the orders to support Jagruti's campaign have come right from the top. The wheels within wheels point to the complicated tussle for power between Modi and the Sangh Parivar, many of whom resent his larger-than-life image and his dismissal of their authority over him. The October meeting between Keshubhai Patel and the RSS has only deepened the speculation. In fact, the BJP is now pointing to a backroom deal and a peculiar convergence of interests between Keshubhai Patel and the Congress.
In Shweta Bhatt's election, Keshubhai withdrew his party's candidate from the seat after an appeal from her. In Keshubhai's own election, the Congress mysteriously failed to file a nomination. In Jagruti Pandya's Ellisbridge seat, the Congress candidate was a vocal supporter of party leader Narhari Amin, who has since migrated to the BJP. The complex games within the Sangh Parivar, or indeed any backroom alliance, may not of course have any outcome on the eventual result, which seems preordained.
एक आखिरी सवाल आप पे और श्वेता भट्ट, जिनकी आइडियोलॉजी में कोई कॉमनैलिटी नहीं है लेकिन मीडिया का काफ़ी अब इंटरेस्ट है, तो दो औरतें आई हैं, दो वाइव्स हैं, वो चुनाव में आई हैं, कभी पहली नहीं लड़ी, तो इस तरह से एक फोकस बनता है।
हर एक की एक बात होती है, बात जनता के सामने रखने का सबका एक होता है। मैंने भी वही बात रखी है, वो उन्होंने भी जो अपना उनको सही लगा वो उन्होंने रखा है।
जागृति बहन इज एब्सोल्युटली डूइंग राइट थिंग। इनफैक्ट मैं भी जो कर रही हूँ मैं ठीक ही कर रही हूँ, एंड आई एम एब्सोल्युटली हैप्पी कि मैं श्वेता संजीव भट्ट की तरह ही पहचानी जाऊँ। मुझे ऐसी कोई, आई वॉज नेवर अ कैरियरिस्ट, अभी भी कैरियरिस्ट नहीं हूँ। So what is wrong in that?
So it is that this tale of two wives, two women, is mostly symbolic.
The story of both of these women, Jagruti Pandya and here Shweta Bhatt on the top of her open-air jeep, is a story that is bound together today by a symbolic narrative. These are women who both perhaps represent a similar story. They're not women who have anything ideologically in common. In fact, they can even be described as ideological opposites. But today, they both represent the wives of husbands who have taken a first-time plunge into politics to fight a battle on behalf of their husbands. Also, they're both women who are taking on the might of the mighty Narendra Modi. But the question to be asked is this a battle that is so unequal that it's not a battle at all? Is Shweta Bhatt's candidature a token fight? That's the question.
The BJP dismisses their presence in the election as a sideshow. But in a campaign where the Congress has mostly shied away from personalizing their attack on Narendra Modi for fear of a backlash, the two homemakers turned politicians perhaps represent a past that the Chief Minister, looking at a future third term, has fought to shake off. In Ahmedabad, Barkha Dutt for NDTV.
Do you have the NDTV Profit app? All the markets, all the news and your own homemade, ready-made portfolio available there for you.
We will right now answer what you should sell, what you should buy when markets are down.
Download at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Get the best app from the channel you trust.